Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Aaron here. We are back on the new Mac. That's right, guys. The new computer came in, and oh, she is beautiful. So, yeah, a few of you guys actually saw me on a little test live stream tonight. We were trying to get everything set up. So, hopefully, by tomorrow, we are fully operational. Also, by tomorrow, you guys should have these patch notes. Now, before this, I'm sure you guys are going to look at the time of the video. Number one, this video is not going to be that long because there's not that much. But number two, if you guys heard me on my little test stream tonight, I actually have to meet the founder of my company tomorrow. So a pretty big day, and I was actually just going to skip this video altogether, but I actually got a message on Discord. Miss Mira sent me this message, and also just a huge shout out to the few people who supported me and sent some donations over to help me get this laptop. So I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate the channel, the viewership, regardless. Even if you're just a viewer, hitting the like button or subscribing helps me tremendously. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these patch notes. They are a little brief, and I actually do have to add a little third thing here. I was wrong. I said to a few gentlemen on Facebook, if they watch my channel, I doubt it, but that usually there is a 2-week kind of mini campaign where there's no campaign ship, but sometimes there's a ship for purchase. That had happened the last 2 or 3 years, but I guess it's not going to happen this year. As we can see, this is the Tier 7 Jäger, the newest campaign, which is going to drop January 15th, as you can see here. The January update, the hunt begins. The Danubian Pearl campaign, ranked seasons, Lunar New Year content, and Azure Lane Wave 5. Here is the too long didn't read version. Pretty much everything I just said, with the exception of the French cruisers and German destroyers. New lines arrive in the tech tree. And then significant changes to the mobile version interfaces. And I'm going to tell you right now, this sucks. We'll get into it though. Here's the campaign. It looks like a pretty interesting ship. We already went over the stats. Make sure you check out that video if you want a deeper dive. Also, the campaign released a few of the stats on the screen today or yesterday, whenever we're viewing this. So if you want to, confirm, some base stats of the ship, go ahead and check out the video on the World of Warships Legends official YouTube page. As always, guys, this is probably not going to be a super popular ship, and I've mentioned this before. Even though they are going back to Tier 7 campaigns, the campaigns are not going to be overpowered for the most part. After ships like the John Bart, the Wichita, Udachi even. Was Udachi campaign? I think it was. After ships like that, I don't think they're going to be pushing too much into the OP department. Instead of just kind of releasing mid-tier ships and hopefully, hoping that they get buffed if needed. But regardless, I don't think this is going to be a very popular campaign. I'm excited to try the ship. And as always, if you play the game often and you semi-enjoy the game, getting the campaign rewards or, spending the 2,500 doubloons to get the Admiralty backing is always a good idea. But regardless, that will be the campaign in this update. Probably the most, where most of the money is going to be going this update is the Azure Lane Wave 5. I was right on the Wave 5. Maybe I messed something else up, but here's all of the giant commanders. I'm sure there will be a few pay to win, and I need to make a video about this. Of course, Wargaming is going to sell commanders that are potentially just a little bit better. They all have their balancing factors, but even a 16 level 4 commander it does help a ship tremendously, but it doesn't really just overall take over a game. And we actually have a video coming out about that where we put on basically a new commander and went out and did pretty much the exact same thing. But again, they do help a little bit, so it's not like they're like the AL New Jersey with the firefighter perk, as we mentioned, is kind of one of those, I guess you could label it pay to win. But you still have to complete the maneuvers on the sea there. But this is actually probably what I'm going to be most excited about this update, considering there's no legendary tier ship unless I miss something. I don't know. I'm exhausted right now. But the Brest, I can't wait to get my hands on Brest. Can you guys hear me wheezing? And the German Tier 8 destroyer F. Schultz. So basically a worse Elbing, but it'll be fun to try, and I'm excited to try Brest here. So ranked seasons hit a milestone. Tiers, or what, 49, 50, and 51 for tiers 6, 7, and 8. I might try out the tier 7. Teams of 3, I wonder if you can division with 3 people. I mean, that'd be pretty broken, but hopefully you get mirrored division. So anyway, Lunar New Year content is back. I don't really care too much about that. And here is the part, this is just going to be a little mini rant before I just sign off here, because, and I don't want to hear any complaints. I mean, I know I'm going to. This update is obviously pretty light, but guys, they can't add in new ship lines every update. They would be done in a year. And then the people who played, they just get over it, etc. So this is probably going to be a little light update. I do think they could add in, I don't know what we're waiting on in terms of legendary ships. I know we just got Zhao, and we're getting some new ones with the the Henry, the Holland, the Colombo, or we had gotten some, but now they are getting introduced to the game more. But I just don't know what Wargaming and their content release department is doing with legendary tier. But hopefully we get some new ones next update. And here's, like I said, here's the part that honestly sucks. A significant changes to the port interface. This looks terrible. This looks awful. I'm sorry. They're trying to optimize this game for mobile, and I don't like it. Now, that being said, I do like the new menu, so I don't want to judge something prematurely without really getting to see it on my nice monitor, my new Mac now. But I'm just, I don't know, looking at this, I don't like it. But I guess they're just really trying to wallet everybody with the new mobile interface. It's really not a huge deal, but it's just kind of a personal gripe of mine. Like, this doesn't look good, although the store could definitely use a rework. So who knows? We'll see it when we get it. Bug fixes. There's a few bug fixes. Something I missed. What did I miss? Added zoom option in the binocular view. That's yeah. Extended battle log has been redesigned. Okay, so is there attracted damage? Excuse me. Hopefully there's attracted damage in that. But daily rewards for logging into the game, 7 more added. So yeah, I guess this is cool. 7 days, I mean, I guess that is actually pretty good. Insignias. Same with the previous daily rewards. You will not need to collect them 7 days. I don't know what this means, but we'll figure it out on update day. So yeah, and then here, London Port is staying. Okay, cool. Redesigned the UI with opening. Yeah, I'm a light update. There's some balancing changes or bug fixes. There's not really that many balancing changes. Actually, I don't think there's any, but hopefully we get a bunch more of that in some upcoming updates. I figured this one was going to be pretty light, and you guys can kind of see it is, but we have a few new ships, and definitely going to be excited to try the Brest there, and as well as the Jäger, and of course check out which commanders are going to make a huge impact. I'm pretty excited for the Italian commander. I believe Zara is yeah, so hopefully that means not Brindisi, but Venezia is coming soon. But yeah, that's the video, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys. So sorry for the brief, sorry for the brevity of this video, but I'm exhausted. You can probably hear it in my voice. So I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. But again, just want to give you guys a little bit of a thank you and do this video just to show my appreciation. So really appreciate the support, and I've just said that about 5 times now. I'm going to bed. Love you guys. Hey, Aaron out. Peace.